let us look into the 4 weapons where the antibiotics attack. Weapon 1, the wall breaker. Bacteria live under high internal pressure. They need a strong wall to stay intact, and drugs like penicillins block the final transpeptidation step, making the cell wall weak. Without this support, the bacteria cannot handle the osmotic drive. Fluid rushes in, cell swells, and it bursts through a process called lysis, and you don't have a cell wall, so those drugs ignore your cell entirely. And now coming to the leaky seal. If the wall is an armor, the cell membrane is the skin. Drugs like polymixes act like cation detergents. They literally tear into the membrane by displacing the vital calcium and the magnesium ions, and this creates holes that cause leakage of the intracellular contents. And the bacteria basically bleeds out its life force and dies instantly. And the weapon 3 is the factory, like blocking the protein synthesis. Bacteria needs proteins to survive, and they use ribosome factories to make them. But their factory 70S is built differently than ours 80S. Tetracyclines and aminoglycosides jam the small 30S machine, while the macrolides chloramophenicol shut down the large 50S machine. By stopping the translocation, we stop the bacteria from building anything it needs to live. Weapon 4, the blueprint erasers, the nucleic acid separation. Finally, we attack the core blueprints. Fluoroquinolones block an enzyme called the DNA gyrase, which normally entangles the DNA so it can be copied. Without it, the DNA becomes a tangled and useless knot. Sulfonamides acts as an imposters, blocking the bacteria from making folic acid, which is essential for building DNA. Since you eat your folic acid instead of making it, the drug kills the bacteria and leaves you alone.